YouTube? It's mattyjmania. I'm going to do my second pickup video. It's right before the weekend here, so I've been doing pretty well not going to yard sales or flea markets or anything, which are coming up this weekend, so hopefully I have an even better week on top of the week I've already had. I'm going to just go through some of my pickups pretty quickly. Got some games that I needed for my collection. I'll go through my Nintendo ones first. And the first one I've got is Conquest of the Crystal Palace. I really don't know anything about this game. It looks pretty cool. Haven't had a chance to play it yet. Kind of looking forward to it. I also got some filler games that I am familiar with. I just never had in my collection for one reason or another. Like RC Pro-Am. I really like RC Pro-Am. I played the one on the Game Boy a lot when I was a kid. So, I mean, I've definitely played this one. And I have the second one. And they're all kind of the same. They're all fun. Pro Wrestling. It was a black box game. I know it's super common. I just never had it. At least I'd never had it in my collection. I played it a lot when I was a kid. I remember always being the Amazon and, like, biting the other dude. So, happy to have it. And Battle Tank. I played this game for about 5 minutes today, and it's definitely not my style. It's kind of cheesy. It's like first person in a tank perspective. The controls are kind of shitty. I wasn't really into it. I doubt I'll play it again, but it was one I didn't have, so put it in the collection. Some of the more better games, if more better is a word, I like saying more better a lot. I say it a lot. I know it's not proper grammar at all. Yoshi's Story. I didn't have Yoshi's Story. I really try to collect my Nintendo 64 as like complete in box. But this is a good game, and it came with a manual too, so I'm 2/3 of the way there with Yoshi's Story. I'm kind of particular about my Nintendo 64 collection as far as like quality of games. I'm definitely not trying to get the whole collection, even though it's probably the most achievable to get the whole collection for. So Yoshi's Story is a nice addition. Batman Returns. I didn't really know anything about Batman Returns, and I saw Retro Liberty was talking about it as Batman, like, beat 'em up, because I know the Batman Forever is super crappy. So I got this with, like, low expectations, and I started to play it, and I realized I have played this game before, like, when I was a kid at some point, and it's basically like Final Fight is what it's like, except it's Batman. It's all Batman themed. It's essentially Final Fight with Batman characters. I played it for about maybe an hour or so. I got like right past the Catwoman fight, maybe not even an hour, maybe like a half hour. But I liked it. I was into it. It's a good game. I could see myself going and playing it again. And then this is a game, I know Billy from the Game Chasers just like raves about this game, UN Squadron. I thought I never played this game. Then when I popped it in, I was like, oh, I used to play this game all the time when I was a kid. I don't know if maybe one of my friends had it or I rented it or what the deal was. But as soon as I started playing it, I was like, yeah, I really like this game. And I ended up just like, I played it for maybe like 10 minutes and I was like getting my ass kicked. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to get serious about this game. And I sat down and just started playing it. And like on my second playthrough, I just played through it and beat it. And that was on normal level. I know there's a hard level, and there's even like an extra hard level you can unlock, but the replay value on this game is definitely high. I can see myself playing it again. Just a couple more here. I got this in a lot of games. I actually had the box for this just sitting around for a while, but I ended up getting, I still need the manual for this, but I ended up getting the cart. The cart is, like a lot of these LJN games, the cart gets funny up here with like the glue. I don't know what the deal is. They start to get fading, like the white becomes this like grayish color. That's what's happening with this. But like I said, I had the box sitting around for a while, just kind of waiting to get the cart. And I got it. I got it in a big lot of games. I also got this today. It's Nightshade. I know this game. I didn't play it yet. I saw JonTron's review on it, and obviously he like bashes the game. But the cool thing about this is that I like couldn't pass it up. The box is in like pretty decent condition, but the game itself is, as you can see, it's still in the plastic and everything, which doesn't necessarily mean it hasn't been played, but I took it out and it looks exactly like it has never been played. Everything on the inside is essentially like mint condition, and the only thing really wrong with the box is it has like a little bit of edge wear and maybe a little bit of crushing, but it honestly looks like it's never been played. And I got a really good deal on it, like complete especially. I basically paid like the price you would for like a cart only of this, except it was complete. So I was pretty pumped about that. I got a big, like a giant lot of things this week. I'm not going to show all the games because a lot of them I'm not keeping. I basically like took out a lot of the stuff I wanted. Some of that stuff I already showed with some of this stuff. So basically, like I bought this lot to like keep some good games and keep some stuff I didn't yet have, and then I'm just going to like sell the rest or trade the rest or, you know, hoard the rest. I have like a nice pile of games. But this was one cool thing that came in it. You know, NES top loader. This is actually my second one. It has the dog bone controller with it and everything. And I don't need two of them. My buddy Bill from Nintendo Age, he's Helix Profile on Nintendo Age. He's local to my area. I know he needed one, so I think I'm going to work something out with him. I talked to him on the phone today. He seemed interested in it, so hopefully this will be Bill's. Tested it out, it plays great and everything. And my last three games, these are like my scores of the week, so to speak. The first one is Felix the Cat. This was in that big lot of games I got as well. I actually have never played this game, played it for the first time today, played it the entire way through and beat it on my first try. The game difficulty, especially like for an adult, it's pretty easy. But it has good replay value, it's really fun. It kind of reminds me sort of like the Capcom Disney games, like a Rescue Rangers type game or like a DuckTales, but different. But still, it's fun. Like I can definitely see myself playing this game again, even though it's pretty easy. It's still cool. Then I got my last two is Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom. I've been looking for this one for a little while. I bought this game one time for I think $2 or $3 from somebody, and I wasn't really like into collecting like rare Nintendo games that aren't good, so to speak. Some people might say this game's good. It's like a point and click adventure, not really my style. I played it again and I wasn't really into it. Maybe one day I'll sit down and just like go through it and play it, but I'm happy to own it. And lastly is SCAT. And this game is cool. I didn't have much expectation for it. I know it's a rare game, so I was really pumped to get it. It's in like great condition, label and everything, except the back is kind of messed up. But I can always swap that out with, you know, a cheap card. No big deal. So I started playing it. It reminded me a lot of like Contra of the future, so to speak, even though Contra is in the future. It's like Contra meets like a space shooter because you're like flying around, and your guy actually almost even looks like the guys from Contra. It's pretty difficult too. It seems like I'm going to definitely be sitting down and playing this game some more. It was a lot of fun. What I did play of it. So it's like one of those more expensive, more rare games that is actually like a good, fun game. And that's all my pickups so far. Like I said, I still have this weekend coming up, so I always try to be optimistic going into the weekend. Some days are awesome, and other days I like come up empty. But that's just how things go. You know, I can't have an insane weekend every weekend, or this is probably what I would do, like for a living, you know, just like chase games and just score sick video games. But thanks for watching my video. This is my second pickup video. Give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, share with your friends on Twitter or Facebook or whatever you do. Leave some comments in the boxes below. I respond to all my comments. Thanks. Have a great day.